So here we go, the final act in what has been a competition that has entranced us throughout, never short on drama or emotion or talking points. This year's edition certainly does more than hold up to its predecessors. It seems this is the game in which everybody is keen to play a part. The stands are washed with colour, proud renditions of their songs from either end. It really does have all the ingredients of a top final. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
To be a chance to shoot! There it is!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Real Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rice. Done very well to intervene. Needed a better pass there. And here's the chance. Just the keeper's shot a goal!
No, that wasn't kidding anyone. Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Hoists it forward. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looks to clip it forward. Rice. there to make a great save.
Lewandowski is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
They've played it short. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Shapes to shoot. Time to deliver. Pumps it in. Great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
A heavy challenge. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Lewandowski! And it's been taken short. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's overhit. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's... shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's got it, and he's got time. It's got through. Up to meet it. Oh, it's there. Deep into first-half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Great header. Made it look easy.
I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
There's the whistle. First half of the final has flown by. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So that first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
First half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
Real Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. The action has already resumed here. they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He could be in here. Tries one! Mbappe. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Cuts it out. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Here's Lewandowski.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ferran Torres. He's on his way. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ferran! It's hit the crossbar. Another chance. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Gets the better of his man. Big Mbappe! Goal! Real Madrid! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? Well played, he saw that coming. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goes for the cross. Keeper has beaten it away. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Oh, some tackle that. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with no choice.
Real Madrid with a chance here to increase their lead. He's having a go. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Up he gets! And it's been given away. It's a loose ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Guendouzi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's off on a marauding run. Has a pop!
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Gendouzi. In with the challenge.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Looking to break out here. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Just a few moments from glory. Goes for goal! Yes, it's in! Barcelona are back in business. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the weighted pass. And he's there to cut it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gets it upfield. This could fall anywhere. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. The whistle goes, we're off and running. Real Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper sends it forward. Well, they can break here. He's left, hits one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Sancho plays it forward quickly. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Gorgeous control there. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this there. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And the action has already restarted. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Danger averted for now. Loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Has a goal! Big chance! Managed to get it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The last moments of the cup final, and we still don't know. This is gripping.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Oh, real danger here! Guendouzi plays it out to the flank. It's a chance! That is it, time for no more.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. So, the final act of the final. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
And stepping up, the skipper. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Oh, what a save!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Barcelona from one behind. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
The third man in the queue. No, it's been saved.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Coolly does it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he gets wrong.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Oh, I feel for him. It looked like placement precision.
Barcelona can go 2 ahead. That's it! It is done! Real Madrid fall at the final hurdle. They gave it everything, but it was a bridge too far. So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues, but now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. This phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, Jim Beglin. What will they be thinking as they wait for the whistle?
Well, you're right, Peter. I have been in this position, and the message is usually something like, remember all the work, the hard work you've put in to get this far. So don't leave anything out there now. Do what you're good at. It's better than what they can offer. Stick to that, and you hope it'll be enough.
Final gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Van Dijk cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Forward it goes. He's gone for it! And Nkunku gets it away. It's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Nkunku. So after all that's been said ahead of this great occasion, Jim, it comes down to the nuts and bolts, doesn't it? What do you think the managers are preparing to do tactically in this game?
Well, I think it's going to be about who's going to be the first to really try and take the initiative here, Peter. I'm hoping for a high-intensity start, but...
Strike the first blow.
Yeah, absolutely, but it wouldn't surprise me to see, you know, some prodding and poking for the first quarter, third of the game.
Trying to set a tone.
Yeah, command things, you know, show some authority. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Well, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to...
He's through and it has a goal! Goal! Real Madrid! Could that be the start of something big? Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
And Nkunku tries to switch the play. Coman tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Finds himself eased off the ball. Done very well to intervene. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Just a Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
It upfield. It's come through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Here's the cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest.
And the shot! Chance to break. It's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options out wide. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
It's found its way to him. Going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Real Madrid have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Real Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back underway here. Real Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe. He's got through. Coman! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mbappe opts to shoots, and the defence can get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Nkunku. And it's played forward. Tries to stroke it through. And that's been levered clear. Coman! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe plays a clever pass. Tries to dink it in.
Chelsea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? He's had a goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That was a given. It always was.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from the Real City.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Lobs it in gently. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Played towards the front men. Nicely worked. It's a loose ball. Coman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dinks one in. Oh, well, he sorted that out. Hoists it high. Oh, real chance! Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Real Madrid are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. And he's on a charge. Beautifully done. Well, they can break here. Mbappe plays it long. Dinked in. And Dijk is there to heave it away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Tries lifting it over. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, good interception. Tries to locate someone up front. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for
Has a hit!
a very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Pinged one through, has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of shoots! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Real Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's got away. Oh, he's got a crucial. Goes for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.